episode 124 of Mars Day with Mark. And this is the chart. And the bleach is getting to my head. We're locked in today. Happy Tuesday, everybody. So if you're new here, welcome. If not, welcome back. I gotta wait like 25 minutes for this shit to develop. So I figured it's the perfect amount of time to do the fucking podcast. Not just the podcast, the fucking podcast. Okay, are you guys ready? Hey. Happy Scorpio season, guys. Do leave a like if you like the video. Do dislike the video if you fucking dislike it. Please interact with this. Grateful to see you guys here. So let's run through the degrees, the energy of the week. I'm going to give you the highlights and themes. So number one, it's Scorpio season. Number two, we're on waning moon time. Let's get into the transits. We got some interesting Mercury retrograde dynamics to talk about. So anyway, today is the 28th of October. We're starting with the sun at 5 Scorpio. The moon right this second is at about 25 Capricorn, waxing. We've got Mercury at 29 Scorpio. Hello. Venus at 18 Libra. Mars is at 25 Scorpio. Jupiter is trine Mars right now at 24 Cancer. Saturn is retro. That's a grand water trine. Do you guys see that big triangle? Saturn retro at 25 Pisces. We've got Uranus retro at 0 Gemini. Neptune is retrograde at 29 Pisces. Oh my goodness, guys. And then Pluto is retrograde. No, I'm bugging. Pluto is direct now at 1 degree of Aquarius. So at the end of the week, which is going to be, I had to look at the math. That's going to be November 4th, guys. So this is the week, October 20th to November 4th. The sun will move to about 12 Scorpio. We're going to have our moon somewhere around Taurus, very close to the full moon. So the full moon is really next week. We're getting ready for the full moon this week. Mercury is going to move up to 5 degrees of Sagittarius. Venus is going to move to 27 Libra. Mars moves to Sagittarius. Are you kidding me? Oh, shit, Fire family. We got a good week ahead of us. Hello. Are you smiling yet? You got 25 Cancer. Jupiter just sitting still, kind of sus if you ask me, how Jupiter's not really moving too much. But Saturn is still at 25 at the end of the week. Uranus is still at 0. Neptune is still at 29, and Pluto's still at 1. You know, these outer Plutos, just capitulated. These outer planets don't really move that fast. Okay. Did I stutter? A little bit, but I meant that shit when I said it. Okay. So let's talk about Scorpio for just a minute, guys. Just a minute. Do we have any Scorpios in the chat celebrating your birthday? I don't know. I didn't take the fucking gloves off before I even started filming. I said, I gotta go now, guys. I gotta go now. We consecrate the incense to lift this space up to a new vibration. Y'all ever smoked the incense like this? Yeah. Do you guys remember? So speaking of Halloween, we weren't speaking about that, but do you guys remember back in the day? I don't know what day you came from, but when I was a kid, I'm still a kid, but when I was a kid, I used to go trick-or-treating. And they would give you candy cigarettes. No joke, and you pretend to smoke them. What the fuck? And they take you to dare class, tell you to dare not to do drugs. They give you the fucking big league chew and the candy cigarettes and the scented markers. They say, oh, here's some inhalants. Here's pretend to do drugs, but don't do them. Ugh. Okay, speaking of Scorpio, some taboo. It's like, does that mean drugs are cool? I'm posing it as a question because I don't think that can be my message today. Anyway, Scorpio's about the taboo. And shout out to Palo Santo also. We love the holy wood. Life, death, rebirth, man. Scorpio is the mystery. Are you guys feeling it now? Are you feeling the mystery? Let me tell you guys, it's okay to let go. That's the first thing Scorpio tells me. It's okay to let go. It's okay to let go. It's okay to welcome in new life. Shit. We all go through stages. We all go through transitions. We all go through certain rites of passage. And if you're in the same hemisphere as me, Fire Family, you're going to see the leaves start to change colors. They start to die and fall off the trees. It starts to get cold. It's the fall time. We're in the middle of fall. So we also go through our stages. You know, the animals are starting to hibernate. They're starting to withdraw back into themselves to preserve their energy. You might be shedding a skin right now. You might be letting go of an old version of yourself. I like to think about the Gregory calendar, the Gregorian. Shout out to Pope Gregory. Should look at his birth chart. But Pope Gregory made this calendar that we're using right now. All right. And we're almost in November. So this is around the time when a lot of us start to question, oh, what have I done? Oh, fuck. Because you know, on January 1st, you were like so excited. You're like, I'm going to get to the gym. I'm going to start that business. And I'm going to have a podcast. And I'm going to be a millionaire. How are you doing right now? How close are you to your goal? I'm laughing because I'm holding back. Somebody knows they ain't shit. They ain't did shit, and that's why you did shit. Because you just didn't do shit. You literally fucked the year up by not making sacrifices. And then your dreams, your desires became the sacrifice. You choose complacency and comfort because you're weak-minded. Ow! I should have held your hand first. Hey, man. I told you it's Mr. Meyer with the fire, didn't I? This is called cyberbullying, chat. Get ready for the cyberbully. Get ready for the roast of you. No, I'm playing. I'll play too much. But at the end of the day, man, if the shoe fits, wear it. Put it on your head. Sit in the corner and think about what the fuck you did. All right? Put your goddamn dick in the dirt. Act like your life matters, man. Scorpio says, be serious. Be fucking for real. Scorpio's Mars and Pluto. So this is the time right now. And hey, man, the sun's squaring up with my sun in Leo. So I might sound like a dickhead today. Maybe the bleach is getting to my head. But this is higher will. This is higher will. This is the mysteries of the 8th house. Like, what is your purpose? How do you serve your purpose? I'm certain you didn't come to life just to scroll on TikTok for 10 hours a day. Like, imagine, well, maybe, I don't know. You have to listen to your higher self. It's like, shit, I'm talking out of my ass. But I'm certain that when I was looking at my parents as a spirit and I was rubbing my Birdman's hands together, I wasn't thinking, oh, fuck, I cannot wait to scroll in my bed for 12 hours a day. That was not why I came here. Mm-mm. No. I said, shit, I'm going to make a difference. I said, shit, I'm going to fuck bitches, get money. Fuck it, we ball. That's the difference I'm making. No, I'm playing. I'm trying to make this more. I'm trying to feel something, Fire Family, man. So this is an astrology video. I'm going to walk you through the archetypes, but at the same fucking time, everything is vibration. Everything is vibration. So that's the message I want you to take today before you start filling your mind with jargon and facts and numbers and degrees. See where the planets are, but don't be thinking that these planets compel you to do what the fuck you want to do. You are the sun. You are the creator. So enjoy your life. All right. You have unlimited power and potential in you. I have to flip the script, man, because I did tell somebody, man, you're playing with your potential. You're not acting like your fucking goals matter. And that's the problem with your current situation, is you don't really want to be successful. You'll take the success if it falls out of the fucking sky, but you won't do the things required to be successful. So you don't want it, because if you wanted it, you fucking would. Successful people don't act like you. Ow. And if it doesn't apply, you let it fly. If I'm hurting your feelings, it's because you needed to receive it. I didn't start this video thinking, oh, I'm going to hurt someone's fucking feelings. Believe that. I said, oh, it's episode 124. We're going to talk about astrology. I'm going to speak through the stars. I'm going to speak through this fucking energy. Scorpio is about transformation, evolution. Let's be honest, guys. The scared, lazy, fearful, recalcitrant, arrogant, knows everything already version of you can't come to the fucking top, can it? Unless you want to be the king and queen of the fucking losers. No, we're not fucking doing that. You should be excited. You should be inspired. This bleach is definitely getting into my fucking head. I'm going to start tweaking out, Fire Family. We got the moon in Capricorn. That's tough love. All right? That's tough love today. The moon's creeping on Pluto. Freaky Billy, in other words. Okay? Always remember, evolution is the only solution. You hear me? You hear me? It's fucking dick in the dirt right now. She said, I don't even have a dick. How the fuck am I supposed to put it in the dirt? Figure it. ChatGPT. Hit it on Google. Figure it out. All right? Anyway. There's a couple things to point out this week, guys. A couple things to point out this week. Number one, happy Scorpio season. Number two, the moon is gooning. The moon is filling up. The moon is edging, almost about to bust. Don't stop. I'm so close. You see, like the moon is going to be in Taurus. And if you guys know anything about the lunar cycle, I'm sorry, by the way. I'm not sorry. Take that right back. You thought you were going to take the... Nope. I got to hold these close, man, in case I really fuck up. Not about to be throwing my apologies out on the podcast. Fuck no. Anyway, the moon is really going to get full this week, man. It's like if the moon went to Red Lobster for all you could eat shrimp, and then the waiter brought out like 10 rounds of shrimp skewers, and you're like, bro, you gotta be fucking done right now. Because you see the fucking moon is like full and starting to wheeze, starting to eat a lot slower. Came in ready to throw the fuck down, and it's already been 10 rounds of shrimp refills, and you're like, damn, are you ready for the check? And then the fucking moon says, no, I need the shrimp linguine now. And then you're like, oh, fuck, bro. Get out of my section. Get out of my fucking section. I used to wait tables at Red Lobster, y'all, so that's kind of personal to me. If you know, you know. But what I'm trying to say, guys, is the moon is not quite full, but it's getting there. And you're going to be like, damn, bitch. You fucking eat too much. Nah, I play. But hey, let me just tell you guys what that means. What I'm trying to convey to you is a waxing moon. It means take action, have goals, move forward, get into your masculine energy. What does that mean? I'll tell you as a self-proclaimed man. I identify as a man. It says male on my driver's license and shit. But anyway, the male energy, the masculine energy, and we all have it regardless if you are, gender or sexed as male, or if you're trans or non-binary. Everybody has these energies. The masculine energy moves from the center out from the center. The feminine moves from out and goes to the center. Okay, it's just a polarity type of thing. So this means get after it. Get the fuck after it. Be strong. That's the fire element, fire family. That's the will. Once the moon wanes, we'll focus more on the love, but for now, get the fuck after it. Get the fuck after it, man. It's doing time right now with Scorpio. My desk is like, chill, bro. Calm the fuck down. I feel like the judge, like the gavel. Get after it. We got a lot of Scorpio energy this week, guys, and things are about to change. The sun will stay here all week. Mercury and Mars are done. They're outie. They said, no more Scorpio. I'm fucking tired of this shit, man. I'm fucking tired of this shit, man. I didn't sign up for this. Are you kidding me? Okay. So, waxing moon, Scorpio season. Feel free to let go. Or don't. It's your fucking life. Who am I to tell you how to live it? Never believe messages that don't empower you. Don't be afraid to get silly. Anyway, tomorrow, and that's Wednesday, my dude. You guys remember that meme he said? It's Wednesday, my dudes. Ah! No, I'm tweaking. Tomorrow's Wednesday. Today's Tuesday. So tomorrow, Mercury moves into Sagittarius. And there's one thing I want you to take from this video besides everything being vibration. So two things. The magic of big thinking. Mercury moving into Sagittarius. Mercury is the power of the mind. Mercury is going to be how we perceive reality. It's how we communicate, how we exchange information. The mentality, guys, in Sagittarius is big. Big thinking. Hopefully you can see how the words associate, how the symbols connect. Power of big thinking. Can't, never, could. So write that down. Can't, never, could. If you could delete one thought from your mind this week, let it be, I can't. You can do anything you put your mind to. Mercury retrograde is going to start on November 9th, guys. So that's next week, but we're already in the pre-retrograde shadow. Mercury is going to retrograde back to these degrees that we're in currently once the retrograde starts. And people fear Mercury retrograde because they still haven't understood the message. They still haven't figured it out, fam. And it's kind of pissing me off every time I see people, even astrologers, try to talk about, oh, this is going to be a tumultuous time. If you want to create a tumultuous time, bitch, what the fuck? The message people are failing to understand from the universe is that we create our reality. This happens 3 to 4 times a year, and people play spiritual all until this happens, and they abdicate all their responsibility to Mercury. Fuck that. No, fuck that. All right, a retrograde is a revision. So 9 times out of 10, If you're wise enough to receive, this is an opportunity to change and check your mindset, to think better, think more clearly, think more powerfully, think more positive, especially this one as we begin in Sagittarius. We could talk about any position in astrology for hours on end, but just understand that this one has a lot to do with checking your belief system. Sagittarius. Oh, buddy. Are we clocking this? Are you picking up what I'm putting down? Drop a fire emoji in the chat, in the comments down below, and say, I see it. I see it with a fire emoji. So I know that you're seeing it. So I can see that you're seeing what I'm saying. And we can really lock in, twin. Let's fucking go. The Power of Big Thinking. There's actually a book called The Magic of Thinking Big. 10 out of 10 recommend. Study that book. Personify the teachings. Watch your life change. Everybody needs a personal development program. Okay? Unless you're comfortable staying the same and watching the world change around you, and you have to advocate and beg for people to accommodate your shortcomings when they're self-imposed. I'm fired up today, Fire Family. I hope that you get the inspiration for your week that you need, fam. It is literally a choice. Do you want to be strong or do you want to be fucking weak? And what's the benefit of being weak? Make it make sense, man. Make it make sense, man. I hit that gym workout, hit legs today. I'm feeling mad different today. Hey, fam. Let me tell you, man. It's great to be powerful, but real power comes from within. Okay? Real power is intrinsic, not having to move other things around for you to feel powerful. Okay? So I spoke with some apprehension. I want to put the fire into someone's ass, man, but I'm also careful in these messages. I don't want to poke someone's bubble and burst it, because I don't need to bring others down to make me go up. And I really don't want to be that fucking type of person. Absolutely not. Because when people are that type of person, everybody looks at that type of person like, damn, bro, do better. Because we all know we could do better. We all know we don't need to do that shit. Okay? Collaboration. Surround yourself with winners this week, Fire Family. That's the message my heart wants to tell you. Let's talk about Venus Libra for a little bit, and then we'll talk about the Mars ingress. So Wednesday, Mercury ingress. Venus in Libra all week, guys. Venus in Libra all week. But do understand, Venus is going to be squaring up with Jupiter this week. Okay? So what that essentially means is that don't spend all your fucking money. That's exactly what it means. Don't ball out of your budget. Make it make motherfucking sense. This is like you having so many hoes on your phone that you forget that you had to clock into work today. It's like, it's excessive indulgence this week. You may feel that you want to ball out and enjoy your life more than you ever have. And that's cool. That's really cool. Venus, Jupiter square. But you got to have some limits, man. You got to have some limits. You know, the funny thing about astrology is these are just symbols in the sky. And they reflect life. They don't cause life. So what I'm saying under this square probably applied last week and the week before. And probably someone is doing this shit right now, regardless of this energy. But I know Mercury, I keep calling it Mercury. I know Venus square to Jupiter. Somebody's going to spend all their fucking money on lottery tickets this week and feel like a dumbass when they just go broke, thinking they could get rich quick, not really having a strategy. Hope is not a fucking strategy. Remember that. Hope is not a fucking strategy. You need a strategy to win. Or you call it luck, but how are you going to duplicate luck? The fuck? Anyway, Venus in Libra says love is in the air, Fire Family. So Libra is the sign of relationships, but we started Libra with Venus in Virgo, and I honestly think now that Venus is in Libra, now is cuffing season. Now is cuffing season. It's definitely getting cold. A lot of people want to be booed up. They want to be in a relationship. They want to have love. They want to find balance, peace. They want to feel good. Don't we, Fire Family? We want to feel good. We want to feel beautiful. We want to be around people that we like. We want to like ourselves. Relationships are so key right now, Fire Family. You know, they say it's not what you know, it's who you know. Hey, man, if you're not as successful as you want to be, that just means there's something you don't know yet. And following that train of thought, perhaps there's somebody you don't know yet. We are limited to our own ideas and our thoughts and our feelings and our perceptions and our beliefs. So that's why it's so important to get out of our box and to connect with other people, especially those that we would like to be like. 100%. 100%. Let's talk about Mars. So I could talk about Venus Libra all day. Ugh. It's going to be a beautiful week, guys. That's one thing I know about Venus Libra. It's going to be a beautiful week. I think Mars ingresses at the end of the week. Yep. So next Tuesday, like, we're going to have a Mars Scorpio week all week, guys. And then we'll talk more about Sagittarius Mars next week. But just understand, guys, Mars is the planet that rules Scorpio. So this is an intense time right now, man. And I honestly sometimes care too much about what you guys think. I'm going to be fucking honest. I care way too much about what y'all think. And I think it's even reflected in this one video by me saying what I feel. I'm like, I hope it didn't hurt your feelings. Fuck your feelings, man. Fuck your feelings. Ugh. I love you so much that I'm going to stop accommodating your fucking weaknesses. And I got to, you see what I got to go inside of myself and be like, why do you care, Mark? About how people feel about your truth. What the fuck? AKA, I'm a Libra moon. Anyway, I'm tweaking today, man. And that's okay. The bleach got to my head. The Celsius. The fucking workout. It's all good. But Mars is your desire, guys. Scorpio is that private, secret sign of death, tax, taboo, secrets. So you may be moving really shifty today, man, this week. You might be scheming, you might be plotting, you might be trying to work behind the scenes so people can't see what you're doing. And that's totally fucking okay. Tension is winding up too, I will say, beyond the full moon. These two time frames kind of work the same way. The full moon approaching plus Mars applying opposite to Uranus in transit. So find ways this week to relieve your tension. Okay? Find ways to de-stress. You're going to be glad that you did. Ultimately, each of these transits, we can get so technical, they're going to affect everybody differently. It's going to be different for a Leo than a Scorpio or a Taurus or a Gemini. And that's only the sun. We break it down to personal planets. Fam, everybody is so truly unique and everybody really is on their own timing. And that's why it's so important to know thyself. Speaking of Mars and Uranus, this week you're going to be thrown into yourself. That's going to be basically the theme is I need to know myself more. I need to realize who the fuck I really think I am. Because that's who I project into the world. And people are going to see that. They're going to project things onto me. But who I project into the world matters the most because that's what other people are going to see and be able to interact with. All right? When you change the way that you see yourself, everything changes. And I'll repeat that. Real magic really begins with the way that you see yourself, guys. The way that you see yourself. So remember that and put that knowledge to good use. Jupiter's in Cancer. Trust the inner guidance. You may be having real good luck in your home at this time, this year, I should say. Mars, Jupiter trine this week. All power is an opportunity to give. So remember that too. We got this grand water trine this week, guys, with Mars, Jupiter, Saturn. Your emotions are the gift right now. Your feelings are the gift. Connection is direction. All right. Toughen up, get strong, put some love in your heart, take care of yourself. I got to wash this bleach out of my hair, Fire Family. That's the basic gist of the transits. The North Node is in Pisces, probably the most powerful and important point in all of astrology. The North Node and the South Node, it shows our karmic direction. All right, where we're moving in time, space. Don't get spooked by the karma word. You can't know where you're going if you don't understand where you've been. So we're walking the Virgo Pisces axis right now. This says, yes, dreams do come true, but you have to believe. If you don't believe, you will not fucking reach for the things that you could grasp, okay? And I was thinking in the gym today about Virgo, the virgin, which doesn't really mean celibate or abstinent. What that really means is somebody who belongs to themselves. So autonomy is key. Listening to your body is key. The wisdom of the earth is key. Collaboration is key. Because you'll see with the South Node, we need to release this energy. And being too fucking busy, spinning your wheels, wasting your time, meddling in the affairs of other, trying to lift people up that don't maybe really want your fucking help, that's wasted energy. The North Node in Pisces says lean into your spirituality, lean into the calling that comes from the great unknown. Talk to your spirit guides, talk to your higher self. And don't let anybody fucking judge you. All right? People will judge you, but your assignment comes from your higher self. People will doubt you. They will hate you. They will throw dirt in your name if you're doing anything worthwhile. All right? But just fucking remember, Fire Family, you don't get your assignment from them. That's what I got for you. I love you, Fire Family. I love you, Fire Family. Stay lit, stay positive. 25 minutes, and we're done. Peace.